So yeah, so if you don't watch football, basically this happened. Uh, Thursday night. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over really quickly. So this happened Thursday night. Oh God. Okay. So I don't know what's that. What is that? I mean, it is true. I do have a freaking goal. That's true. All right, but anyways, so yeah, there you go. Just went on to move it. So here's the thing. So here's what happened. So Mason Rudolph drops back. This is I'm literally gonna be feeling like a football analyst, but just listen. Just look at it. Here's what I think. Here's what transpired in this situation. Mason Rudolph drops back. He gets hit by Myles Garrett, number 95, on the Browns. He brings him down and drives him to the ground, as you guys can see. He number 2 and number 95 over here where my cursor is. And then Rudolph, for some reason, wanted to go ahead and just like take off his helmet for some reason. I guess he just didn't like it. And then eventually, once Mason Rudolph tried to go ahead and like take off the helmet, Myles Garrett didn't like that shit, and he took off Mason Rudolph's helmet. So there was a flag, and then Mason Rudolph was like, "Nah, dude, you're not getting away with this shit." So he went over to Myles Garrett, and then guess what happened next? Boom! Right on the head with the helmet. And then Ogunjobi, number 65, he pushes Mason Rudolph to the freaking ground. But then here, if you look back at 53, he's literally like kicking him and pushing him. But yeah, as you can see right here, look. So he gets hit here. It's a late hit. It should be roughing the passer in this day and age. But yeah, Myles Garrett goes ahead and drives him to the ground here. For some reason, Mason Rudolph just continues to go ahead and just tries to take off his helmet, but Myles Garrett did not like that, so he's going to try to do it by himself, and he succeeds. And eventually then, he goes on and hits him right here with the helmet. Boom! Right there. Boom. And then look at 53 here, Marcus Pouncey, the center for the Steelers. He freaking punches Myles Garrett to the ground with a 66 here, just pushing him to the ground just to make sure that nothing else happens. And then look at Pouncey. He's just kicking him, punching him, like, bro. And eventually, like, bench is clear and shit. But look at this hit. Now, like, here's the thing. Did Mason Rudolph go on ahead and start, like, basically made the thing worse? Yes, he did. And, but the thing is, we can't ignore what Myles Garrett did. Look what happened here. He literally used the helmet, which is, I think, at this point, assault, and he went ahead and hit him like that. Boom. Inexcusable. The NFL, what they did with the suspension, I agree with it. He should be suspended for the rest of the season, postseason, which won't happen. But I'm really glad that the NFL decided to go ahead and like just suspend him for the rest of the season. But it's just crazy to me that he decided to do that. You know, like I get it. He like Mason Rudolph did like make things worse, but Myles Garrett made things more worse by using the helmet as a deadly weapon and basically hitting Mason Rudolph in the head with it. Like that's the thing that makes it all worse here. Like yes, but the thing is, I don't think Myles Garrett should have done that. Look at the freaking ticker here. It's 21-7 with 8 seconds left in the game. Why was he doing that? First off, like why did he just go ahead and just like sack and hit Mason Rudolph when literally the game is over? There's really nothing to go about. Like I get it, but how he did it here, if you watch, he kind of just drove him into the ground. If you look at it, See, like I said, if this was just like normal, he wouldn't have done like just like he wouldn't like drive him to the ground here. He literally drove him to the ground and like boom right there to the ground. And then Mason Rudolph, obviously, he was gonna go ahead and uh react to that. So that's just how I feel because I saw a lot of people like defending Miles Garrett. I'm like, he shouldn't have done that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Miles Garrett, I'm pretty sure he's better than that. He's a better play. He's a better person than that. Just saying. He should known better. He should have known better. But look, he just come on, dude. If the helmet was somewhere else, if that thing was somewhere else, I feel like we would be talking about something different. Totally different. Something totally different. Like, who knows? Like, I get what Mason Rudolph did was not good, but Miles Garrett did something worse. So, yeah. That's just how I feel, and we are going to go back to the game now. But, like I said, they're both at fault there. They're both at fault, and there's no room for it. There is absolutely no room for it, and it sucks because I saw that live. I was literally studying. All I did was study, and I heard Joe Buck say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," and then at the last possible second, when I switched back on over to Thursday night, I saw Miles Garrett do that. I was like, "Oh my God, what just happened here?" So yeah, you could agree, you could disagree with me, but yeah, Mason Rudolph did make things worse, but Miles Garrett did something inexcusable, and I'm really glad that his suspension is honestly justified in my opinion. He literally used something against someone else that could have possibly killed him. So yeah, that's that. And I think Mason Rudolph, honestly, even a fine is not okay. He really should have been suspended as well. He kicked him in the groin, I think it was, yeah. I don't think that was not good in my opinion. Pouncey does not deserve his suspension either. It should probably be just a fine, in my opinion. He was defending the quarterback. He was defending his own quarterback. But enough football talk. Let's get back into Pokemon. But I just felt like I needed to like voice my opinion on that because because it was a hot topic Friday, and a lot of people were hot about it. Like, whose fault is this? Yeah, they're honestly both at fault there. But like, Miles Garrett should know better. He really should have known better. It's just a shame. But anyways, continuing on. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But what are you gonna do? Like, literally, what are you gonna do? You really can't do anything.